Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Mixed Text and Politics. So, I have an update for you on the race for Texas governor. Greg Abbott maintains a 7 point lead among jumping jack flap Robert Francis O'Rourke, 49 to 42%. The last poll that came out, I believe it was last month, was a 46-39% lead for Abbott. So that has remained unchanged. And Beto, he acts like he's gaining all this ground, campaigning to stay, but Greg Abbott has done a great job of campaigning as his team has knocked on 2 million doors to get the message out to not let Beto win this race. So here we go, some more races here. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick leads by 6% against his opponent, 49 to 43, and he won by 5% back in 2018, which was, I think, a lot of that is because Robert Francis' jumping jack flap was very popular at the time. He ran a great campaign against Ted Cruz, but ultimately didn't pull it off. But anyway, so if we look in this, before we get to some of the numbers here, Ken Paxton is ahead by 3% against his opponent. Now, he does have some controversy, so I think is why that he is pulling a little bit less than Abbott and Dan Patrick, but I think he'll pull it off. He's going to be carried by those top two races, and we also just can't have, I think the voters will realize that we just cannot have a Democrat attorney general in the state of Texas. Ken Paxton's done a great job at standing up to the Biden administration, fighting for the state of Texas, and so I think he's going to be okay. But Abbott holds a 29% lead when it comes to white voters. Jumping Jack Flap holds a 72 to 15% lead over among black voters. So Abbott has about 15% of the black vote, according to this poll. Latino voters, Jumping Jack Flap is up by 9%, 48 to 39. So if Abbott can get 40% of the vote, that'll be excellent from Latino voters. So when it comes to women, Abbott and Jumpin' Jack Flap are tied, 45%. But Abbott maintains an 18% lead when it comes to men. So this is great news. I think the data is very strongly favored for Abbott. So let's check out some polling predictions here. Forecast. So I've been checking this a few times a week, and I did an update about this last month or so. And as of right now, Greg Abbott has an 82.9% chance of capturing a third term here in Texas, with an 8.2% margin of victory, which I've been predicting for a while. I think he'll win by 8 to 10%, possibly 12, but I think the 8 to 10 range is likely where it's going to be. A solid victory for Greg Abbott. Polling average, Abbott is ahead by about 7%, according to this. And take a look at 538. Abbott, they still have Greg Abbott favored to win, 95% chance. So with the average of about, the chance of winning 95 and 100, look likely to get about a 12% victory. So 53 to 41. I think that's a very likely scenario. I don't think Beto is going to get much closer than that. If you look at the polling average here among RCP, Abbott is a plus 7.2%. They have Texas as a lean GOP. So there's a very good chance that Greg Abbott gets a third term, but you have to stay vigilant, get out there and vote, talk to people, knock on doors if you can, donate to the campaign. If you like Abbott or not, at this point, it does not matter because he is far better than the alternative. I'll tell you that. He's done a great job with the economy. There are some things I have not been so happy with, but overall, he's done a good job as a governor of a state like Texas. Like I said, the economy is great. He's doing things to draw attention to the border, Operation Lone Star, and things like that, sending troops down there. Could he be tougher? Maybe. I don't know. But I'll tell you, he is far better than, you know where Abbott stands. Beto is all over the place. That's why I call him Jumping Jack Flap. Flailing his arms around, jumping around. He's flip-flopping back and forth and all these different issues, which we'll get to in another video. But as you can see here, Abbott holds a 7-point lead when it comes to polling. He's consistently been ahead of Jumping Jack Flap in every poll going back all the way to last June. Anywhere from 5 points all the way up to 19 points. So yeah, Abbott is in a good position right now, and I think he will pull it off, like I said, 8 to 10%, and Texas will remain red. That is my prediction, everybody. Anyway, I'm going to end the video right there. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Take care.